Welcome to Golden Truth Tarot. Before I get started with today's video, I want to remind you that on my website at www.goldentruthtarot.com, you can find the highest quality crystals and natural gemstone jewelries. Everything is handmade by me. You can find different bracelets, you can find rings, you can find necklaces, you can also find earrings as well. And you can also find different sets made of bracelets and earrings. They come in this beautiful gold box with a little black bow on top, and they make the perfect gift. If you're interested, shipping is worldwide. Just go on my website. You can find the link under this video, or you can find it on my page as well. Some products are also listed on my Etsy shop, so you can check out my Etsy shop, and the link is again on my page. Thank you so much, and now let's get started with today's video. Hi Aquarius, welcome to your September reading. Now let's get started with the first week of September. During this week, your intuition is going to be very strong, very heightened. You might also have some very symbolic dreams during this time. Pay attention to those dreams, especially if you have those dreams at your REM sleep. So during 2, 3, 4 a.m., and you wake up and you have a specific feeling, if you feel bad, if it's anything scary, anything negative, if it involves people that you know in your daily life, if it's something beautiful, because you might also have dreams about something very pleasant, very beautiful. Pay attention to the colors, to the different, if you see any animals or all the symbolism. It's very simple. You can just Google the symbolic meaning of something that you dreamed about. If you have any synchronicities during this time, just pay attention, because the universe is sending you messages. It's sending you messages to clear your space for something new. We also have a new moon happening in the first week, September 3rd. That new moon is going to be in the sign of Virgo. That Virgo energy, it's all about focusing on your career, your work, your daily life, your routines. It's also about your health. So making changes, starting a new chapter, being more practical, more organized. Sometimes Aquarius tend to be too much in their head and not so much in their be more practical and look at things, organize things in a better way in your daily life. Don't wait for something to be last minute for you to apply or for you to work on it. um, your ruling planet Uranus during this time, this entire month, is going to be in retrograde. And when Uranus is in retrograde, it makes you want to change things, but you're holding on. You don't have that explosive energy of Uranus to make the changes that you need to make to free yourself. You're just wondering, is this the right time? Should I wait? What should I do? You're contemplating all these different things. But I do see that during this month, especially in the second week, you will have some issues regarding your finances, especially if you have been helping someone who has a lot of earth energy, someone who might have their ascendant or sun sign in either Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And this person is living beyond their means. They're not focusing on having a job that pays for. They always try to borrow money from you, and they tell you, I'm going to pay you back later at a different time. It can be a sibling for some Aquarius. It can be a friend. It can be even your child if you have children who are teenagers or who are in high school or even young adults. And I see that you want to help them, you want to be there for them, but this is a time for you to also realize that you have to allow them to make their own decisions, to take their own risk, and they have to learn the value of hard work, the value of earning for themselves. If you constantly help them and get them out of particular situations, then they're never going to learn their lesson. So it can be hard and difficult emotionally, but sometimes it's necessary. It's necessary for them to evolve and do the right thing. On the other end, Aquarius, if your rising sign or your moon sign is in an earth sign, so if your rising or moon is in Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, then this can also be your energy, and you might be living beyond your means, and you might be spending a lot of focus on using the money that you make to reinvest a portion of that money either in yourself, in your skills, in your business, if you own a business, or to just invest it for your future, for your financial well being in the long run. Don't just try to live a lifestyle that you want, but that you're not prepared for, that you're not there yet. It's time for you to make long term decisions, long term movements. And especially in the third week, we also have a full moon happening. And this is going to be an eclipse on September 18th. That full moon energy, that eclipse is happening in the sign of Pisces. So it's a very emotional energy, very charged. For those Aquariuses who have a long distance relationship, or if you're single and you're just talking to someone, you might feel extra emotional during this time. You might feel like, what am I doing? This person is not coming to see me. Why am I wasting my time? This is not going anywhere. You might have all these questions, all these doubts in your head. But for others, I see that it's important for you to, instead of just rush into something, some of you want to travel, want to have fun, you have to have a long-term plan for yourself. Invest in yourself. Don't just wait for things to change. Sometimes the right time is now. The right time is not always later. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So these different lessons that you will receive during this month, and what your intuition is telling you, are all signs and messages from the universe to help you, because you have the potential and you're guided to make better decisions. You just have to have the strength and the courage to see things for what they are, to evaluate your own mistakes, or where you're not investing your time in things that are beneficial for you. Cut those loose ends, put some boundaries for yourself, and focus on things that are truly important, and that are going to bring you more value in your experience for the month of September. But you can use this stone anytime you feel like you need a boost of good luck and abundance. You can use the crystal, the stone turquoise. Turquoise is being used since ancient times as a protective stone, to bring luck, to bring abundance, to bring prosperity. It's one of the oldest one that was used in jewelry, also a lot in military as well, um, in to decorate different armors, or to decorate swords, and for protective reason, and to bring victory. So the message for you guys is, the universe, it's on your side. You are lucky and you are protected. Okay, don't feel like you're alone. Don't feel like people are taking advantage of you. If some truths are coming to the surface, this is happening because you need to remove those people from your life. Try to always see it as, okay, this is a message, this is a lesson that I'm learning from this, and move on from that experience. On my website, you can find turquoise bracelets. You can order them directly online from www.goldentruthtarot.com. You can find the link below this video and also in the description box. Shipping is worldwide. If you are interested, you can find the bracelets online on my website. There's always been use for attracting abundance, protection, and just good luck. And being, it's also, turquoise is also ruled by Jupiter, the planet of luck, expansion. So for people who like to travel the distance, or who always want to take a risk, take an initiative, try something new, wearing turquoise helps you bring that abundance, that luck, that expansion into your reality. And as I said, the last week it's going to find you very, very emotional. This the third and the last week of September. I see you feeling very overwhelmed with a lot of things, with all this different questions that you have inside of you when it comes to the future, when it comes to your path, where you're headed, what you're supposed to be doing. If you have had discussions about relocating to another country, moving to another country, and for some reason that didn't happen, and you got a negative response, then try to see that as a sign that it wasn't the best place for you to be. It wasn't the best place for you to travel at. It's important before you make such a big decision to also check your astrology based on your birth chart, the time you're born, your birthday, and your birthplace, to see what countries and what cities are the most beneficial for you to relocate. Okay, you can do that if you're interested, if you are in the process of moving or planning and you want some clarity. I do offer on my website a specific reading that is about relocation and it's about traveling. So I can look more specifically into your chart and give you all the information that you need before you make such a big decision and before you move. But regardless of the situation, I do see that Aquariuses have to be more balanced in the last week. You have to have that inner strength to not overreact so emotionally at times, to not hold grudges at times. And you tend to be very controlled, Aquariuses, on the outside, and look like nothing bothers you, or you don't want to show your emotions, but on your private time you tend to feel things a lot, and over over analyze everything, and you tend to be a lot in your head. So that strength card, it's all about having the strength to say, okay, this is what my mistakes were, this is what happened. I'm learning from this whole experience, and I should use this as a way for me to be more mature and more balanced and to move forward. Um, you're very passionate about things that you want to do, but I do see a lot of blocked energy that you don't need. You don't really know how to channel it. It's exploding in different direction because it's confined. You need to be free. You can't be confined too much and worry too much about the outside, and putting all your energy in one person. You need to find a way to redirect all all your energy, your um all your passion into something better, into something more positive. And also find a way for you to take better care of yourself. This is also very important, Aquarius. Is make a change when it comes to your daily routine. You need to focus on your health. And at times for Aquarius, is also being around a lot of electronics can be very overwhelming. You are one of the signs that gets overwhelmed with, if you are in an environment with a lot of electromagnetic frequencies. If you have Wi-Fi, now everybody has Wi-Fi in their house, but if you're having problems sleeping, then turn off your Wi-Fi, turn off your phone. Try to not have any devices around your bedroom, so you can sleep and you can rest and you can wake up refreshed. Try it also while you're eating to remove any electronics or spend some time outside to get some fresh air. This way you disconnect. You need to disconnect sometimes from everything, if you, especially if you're working constantly and you're around computers a lot, and you're feeling that it's just getting too much for you. If you can't find an actual reason or an actual